ever shared something exciting with someone only to feel like the reaction drained your enthusiasm? Or maybe you told someone some plans and suddenly everything just went wrong? There's a reason for that, and let's get on into it.
Bad girl, fire. Girl, you bring the heat like a lighter. And you're always getting prettier, getting finer, richer, wiser.
Hello and welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so you guys never miss out on any of my future videos. I'm not going to talk any further. Let's just jump on into this video. So today we're talking about the beauty of privacy, why keeping your business to yourself can protect your success. It's easy to believe that sharing your goals with someone can motivate you, but it actually can do the opposite for you. Studies show that when you share your goals with someone else, you release a chemical, which is dopamine, which is the feel-good chemical. It makes you feel like you've already accomplished something, even though you haven't. Move in silence. Only speak when you can say checkmate, meaning you're moving in silence and you're letting your results speak for you. Let's start with the first major reason on why oversharing can hurt you. Not everyone has good intentions for you. Not everybody who smiles in your face supports you. Some people are just secretly hoping that you fail. When you share your plans, you give people the opportunity to discourage you, sabotage you, or even steal your ideas. Imagine telling a coworker that you're applying for a promotion, and instead of supporting you, they secretly apply for the same spot as you. And guess what? They get it before you even had the chance. And this happens more than you think. So the psychology on that is some people act out of jealousy, while others have a scarcity mindset. They believe that if you win, it takes something away from them. The truth is, not everybody deserves to know what your next move is, honestly. If you want to protect your progress, only share your plans with those who have proven that they support you, and even then still be selective. So now let's talk about how negativity and jealousy can easily affect you. When you share your plans with the wrong people, you just invite jealousy. Some people just don't want you to succeed simply because it reminds them of what they're not doing. Imagine a friend you're telling about a business idea, for example. Say you're excited to tell them about your idea, and instead they say, "Is that really a good idea to do? What if it doesn't work?" And then suddenly you hear doubts in your mind that make you second guess your own ideas. And negativity is powerful, and the more you surround yourself with negative, jealous people, the harder it becomes to believe in yourself. When you talk about your plans before things happen, you set yourself up for embarrassment if things don't go as planned. For example, you post on social media that you're going to be launching a business, and then delays start to happen, and then suddenly people keep asking you, what happened to your business? Then the pressure can make you feel like you're a failure before you even had a chance to succeed. Or like, say you're going to be moving. You tell people that you're going to be moving, and then same thing, delays just keep happening, and you're going to get questioned like, I thought you were moving, like what happened? That's why you always keep your plans private. Like for me, for example, I told one person that I was going to be moving, and then more people found out because of that person, and then I'm getting questioned like, oh, I thought you were moving, to people who I've never even spoken with. So always keep your plans private and be selective with who you tell things to. So why does this happen? So this happens because when you're talking about plans, that just creates an external pressure for you. And then instead of just worrying about execution, it makes you worry about other people's opinions if things just don't go well for you. And the lesson for that is to just keep your plans private until they're solid. Let your results be the announcement. So let's talk about another risk of oversharing and unwanted opinions. Not everyone is going to understand your vision when you share your goals, and you open door for people to discourage you about what it is that you want to do. Like imagine telling somebody you want to do YouTube, for example, and someone will respond with, there's already a bunch of YouTubers doing it. It'll be hard to actually make it. And when someone's in your ear telling you that, it makes you question yourself. People project their own fears onto you, and just because they don't believe that they can do something doesn't mean you can't. Instead of seeking validation, just trust yourself, take action, and just let the success speak for itself. So now let's talk about the power of moving in silence. People can't ruin your plans when they don't know what's going on. When you keep things private, you're in control of your own success. A good example would be is when Michael Jordan got cut from his high school varsity basketball team his sophomore year, and instead of saying and complaining about announcing a comeback, instead he just proved people wrong by just working in silence. He dominated the game and he made the team back. And how this applies to you is when people don't know your next move, they can't knock it, they can't block it, they can't copy it, they can't interfere, period, with it. Now let's talk about how oversharing can drain your peace. When you talk about your plans too much, that can cause unnecessary stress. Like, say you're on a fitness journey, just start telling people about it. They're going to constantly ask you about how your progress is going. Slipping up, it just feels embarrassing. I'm not going to lie, I am drinking my chia seed water right now. I haven't really been to the gym much, but workouts at home, drinking tea can help. So the takeaway from this is to keep your goals private. When you keep it private, you're allowed to move at your own pace and you don't have that external pressure from others. Now let's talk about another risk: people stealing your ideas. People will take your ideas and act on them before you do if you share too soon. So say you're a business owner and say you overshare your upcoming product. And if you share it too soon, another company will launch something first and just beat you to the punch. So that just means you should just keep your plans private until you do execute it. So now let's talk about why you don't need validation from others. So many people do share their goals because sometimes they just want approval from others. And sometimes when you're waiting on approval for others, that just slows you down. Like, there's so many people that just jumped on their idea, and say if they waited for somebody else to ask permission for it, like say example, like for Steve Jobs, and like there's so many other people, but let's say like Steve Jobs, for example, Apple wouldn't be here today if he waited on validation from somebody else. When you trust yourself, confidence comes from action, not approval. So a little bit of recap on that. Not everybody has good intentions. Jealousy and negativity can affect you. Premature announcements can backfire. The element of surprise is powerful. Unwanted opinions can discourage you. Always protect your peace. People will copy you if you share too much. Last but not least, you don't need validation. Just action is all you honestly truly need. So if you want to launch that business, launch that business. If you want to start YouTube, start that YouTube, and don't tell people that you're going to be doing YouTube because people don't want to see you up, honestly. What I'm thinking about doing is just having YouTube's algorithm just boost my video up, maybe TikTok or something, I don't know. When you post on social media, sometimes there's monitoring spirits where people don't interact. They just want to be nosy and see what you're up to. So be careful with who you tell your plans and your ideas to, because not everybody wants the best for you. It's like a crab in like a bucket, and like there's other crabs just trying to pull you down. They don't want to see you up. Always be mindful of that. And for the next 30 days, just keep your plans to yourself and just see how much progress you can make without outside noise, because you're not telling them what it is that you're trying to do.